If you're a guy and there is this lass that you're interested in, but she's talking to someone else, and you're getting upset by that, and you're internally telling yourself, hey, if you want to go talking to this other guy, you're going to have to go through me first. You basically have to get my permission, etc. One of my brothers actually told me this is how he actually felt. And I'm thinking to myself, that is such a dangerous mindset to have. It's such a dangerous aura that you'll present because, for one, you'll definitely not attract the lass. And second of all, if you actually want to attract the lass, you don't respond to any of that, and you actually remove yourself from the situation, and you don't make a big scene out of it. You don't even bring it up as the reason you remove yourself if you honestly have to. The real reason you would remove yourself from the situation is to control your own emotions and ground yourself, if that's for real. And then also because it's not a big deal. Like, if she's talking to the other person, the other guy, this is not a problem. At the end of the day, the lass is going to choose the man who makes her the happiest. It's not exactly about how much time she spends with the person or who exactly she's spending that time with. It's really just about how she feels about that particular person. If she feels these particular emotions towards you, then that's great. But that decision is on her. No one can do that for her. Trying to convince her to spend more time with you, trying to compel her kind of like by brute force so that she doesn't see other men and all this sort of stuff is actually going to be counterproductive. If you do want to see her and she's open to seeing you, it's just a simple invitation. You invite her to hang out with you. This is especially useful if you're traveling together, or you like to see something together, or if you're kind of new to the area, or if you've actually got something going on for you that is important. You have things going on, like there is an actual reason for you to be going out of your way into this certain area. And it's extremely convenient for her to want to tag along. I say traveling because traveling is probably the easiest and best example that I personally am familiar with. And actually, you know what? It's like, as the kind of guy who's, I myself have been on both sides kind of before, you do want to, like, you can just let her talk to other people. She will usually go out of her own way to not even bother. Because if you try to interfere, if you try to trump her and not allow her to do that, that is going to feel a little bit controlling. Instead, let her choose to talk to you on her own will. Like, it's this natural thing that comes about. There's not really any tactics to it. It's just normal people behavior. Look at her as if she's just a normal human. And it's okay if you get a little bit upset. It's okay if you send a couple of long texts here and there. You know, it's okay if you even cry a little bit, because I've personally done that and I was able to get away with it. Basically, the girl is going to forgive you. I'm not saying this is going to be a true experience for everyone, but this is true from my experience. You don't have to be perfect. Let's say you want to be a little bit more romantic. You want to go for a kiss or something, and you just can't bring yourself to do it. And you walk away. That's okay, by the way. You are free to walk away, and there's nothing really wrong with that per se. And then she might storm off being stumped as to why you left and couldn't bring yourself to do it. And then you could even send a weird text saying, you know, this is what I wanted to, I just couldn't. And then you hang out again another time, and you kind of try again, and she's actually the one grabbing you and kissing you. And I'm talking from experience here. I've even been begged one time actually to kiss. Like, I've been begged once. The real danger is getting way too hooked and way too attached, and putting way too much pressure on the relationship and the whole dynamic. You know, after you, like, when everything's going smoothly for the first two so-called dates and you're hanging out, when things are going nice and smooth, you don't want to keep getting too hooked. You just keep treating her like a normal person.